Salam alaikum everyone, and welcome back to Let's Level Every Class, the World of Warcraft War Within series, episode 2, featuring our Death Knight in Distress, Femme Fatale, Joviquin. Thank y'all so much for, dude, there's a boatload of freaking zombies running around. The assault on Havenshire is officially initiated. We are taking out the remaining Scarlet Crusaders, who will eventually just come back anyway. They're just like terrible bad villains in a side story, you know? Top right corner of the screen is going to be a play this card that'll take you directly to Joviquin's her specific character leveling campaign, and throughout this video and all videos to come, there'll be other playlist cards that'll take you directly to other characters and their specific leveling journeys, such as Draenei Shaman Morame, Void Elf Monk Novizaru, Blood Elf Paladin Valera, Human Warrior Malakiel, many more characters yet to come. Shukran family, shukran. Thank you for watching. Y'all, this is it. The slaughter commences. Put on the Marilyn Manson music. I don't know if I really even want to do this. Dude, this isn't fair. Like, come on, this isn't right. I know that technically the Lich King is, you know, got control over us right now, and it's technically not us doing this. However, I mean, I'm a first responder in real life. We respond to problems to try to solve them. We don't, you know, we don't respond to, oh, hello, dude. Okay, I guess you wanted to be slaughtered too. Alright, he just volunteered for it, so whatever. Let's get these skulls. Let's get these skulls, family. But yes, we don't create the problems, we solve the problems, right? Oh, I love that. Dude was talking mad smack right there. Filthy coward. Technically, he's not wrong. He's not wrong in this sense. And we got another player here too. Corn Syrup. That's a heck of a name there, my friend. Dang, he's fast as heck. Holy crow. Let's go ahead and get this pauldron. I know we need a nice, crazy alchemist plague-like mix. That's going to be happening over in the fields for, getting it for what's his name? Dude, Havenshire. Havenshire, man, I mean, honestly, if you ever move to a part of a region, dude, look at that massive army of freaking zombies. Look at this. Oh, they're turning back. Their pathing is weird. Dang, man, how cool would that be? If you just see that, it coming running right to you, it's like Dawn of the Dead next level, my friend. But yeah, if you move somewhere and the sky is completely red, just understand that stuff is gonna hit the fan real soon. Now they're just going into the water and backing. Like, what are these guys doing here? They're just like running around partying. Oh my goodness. These Crusaders, man. They're, Feast of the Fallen. New Avalon Town Hall. We're all gonna die. I mean, technically, yes. I love how that one person was just like, help us, everyone is dying and stuff. You think the town hall mayor is gonna give a single iota about you? That's your first problem. You pay taxes for nothing. I'll be honest, like if a apocalypse truthfully, if an apocalypse ever happens in like the world, it's pretty much everybody for themselves, for the most part. I mean, for the most part. The town mayor, regardless of how many taxes I've paid, he ain't gonna do absolute jack for me. So, why even bother? Why even bother? I like this dude's hat, though. Sick, my friend. And look at the mayor. He's all freaking fat and happy. What a terror. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I understand. Now, if your mayor looks like that, with that kind of hairdo, unless that was a hat, that little funky hairdo, you just call it quits. Just, I don't know, move over to the next county or something. I don't know. But there you go, everybody. I hope, why are you angry? If anything, I just helped you out there. I got rid of your mayor. He was probably, you know, funneling some HOA fees and stuff like that, you know, one way or the other. He was probably doing that to y'all. I mean, I don't know how much he would pay in taxes for Havenshire. If anything, you probably were paying. Oh, and he's back too. That's funny. That's funny. disregard it. He is wearing a hat. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to grab this book. But yeah, cool. We got the registry. But yeah, I mean, he's probably funneling misuse of what would it be? Misuse of government or local funds. So if anything, I'm doing the citizens of Avalon a favor. I'm getting rid of probably the most hated mayor in all of Azeroth. You know what? Hold on, I take that back. Gilneas, the leader of Gilneas does exist, so disregard my last. You know, speaking of Armageddon, we just recently had our Hell Month, which in the first responder world, it could be different for pretty much every different civil service type of department and such. But for us, and me in particular, we basically went through our Hell Month, and that's basically the month of August. So what that entails is 3 weeks of basically working the regular rotation and basically being on call. And for those on the Knights rotation, which is where I am at currently on my current unit, it was basically crazy. So essentially, you're supposed to have a long week and you're supposed to have a short week, right? So your long week, you're working 5 days. Your short week, you go from your long week and then you go straight into the short week. So first week, you're working 5 days with a break in the middle. So you do two on, 2 off, 3 on. So you're working that weekend. Then you rotate into your short week. So you're basically going 2 off, 2 on, and then you get the weekend off. It's some may not understand the scheduling. It may sound a little crazy or a little weird, but you pretty much get used to it. You definitely get used to it over time. And for the Hell Month, you're doing basically 5, 5, and 5 for 3 weeks straight. And that's only for specific units. And I just so happened to be on the unit that the Hell Month rotation kind of landed on. So unfortunately, it was, and I've done it before, it's just last year I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do the Hell Month, so I was very, very thankful for that. But having to go back and do it was rough. It was definitely rough. So it's basically 3 weeks of 5, 5, and 5. It was like, oof, brutal. Absolute brutal. I mean, you get a slight break in between, like in between. You do two on, then you get the break, but then you're immediately on again. It's like, oh gosh, this is rough. But such is life in the civil service world. Glad to be back in the world of Azeroth. I'm glad to know our brother over here is his ribs may be broken, ladies and gentlemen, and he may be internally bleeding. However, that is not going to stop this ambush right behind us, good sir. It's not going to stop this. Not that they mean any form of danger to us. Healing my foot. I'll stand up, Blood Elf. You're fine. You're fine. You look like you were fine when we found you on the table. It looks like you're fine now, good sir. You're doing okay. I mean, maybe back in the day, sure, but I mean, we're handling them just fine. You want me to come back into this magic field just for the sake of it? Sure, absolutely. You want a pat on the back? We can get you some Motrin. I can call the naval doc, the corpsman in here, and we can patch you up here. We can patch you up just fine. They'll just give you Motrin anyway. Motrin and a fresh pair of socks or something. There you go, man. You're good. You'll be good to go.
To be done. Suffer well. We will ravage this land.
You would think with the rune blades sticking out that they would just like, they would immediately be cause for concern, like a gigantic red flag with the Scarlet Crusade, and just turn around, like have them all just go around and be like, whoa, wait a second. None of us have a rune blade. Something's not right with that guy. But no. Magically no. There is no cause for concern. Gosh, man, they don't make them like they do anymore, do they?
Farewell.
Hi, General Abendis. My apologies, General. Oh, that dude's the dude to the left of me is rocking the Shapu. Thigh main Shapu.
Safe travels.
The amount of times I would run Scarlet, the amount of times I think we all would run Scarlet Monastery, and I'm pretty sure, Commander Jordan, were you not a boss of Stratholme? If I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mixing him with somebody else, but he just looks like somebody as a boss from from the live side of Strath. But yeah, the Chapeau. Every single spellcaster would farm that like crazy. I remember farming it for the mage, Undead Forsaken Mage, and just being like, yeah, totally need that. I remember one day the Treon Signet had passed, or sorry, the Treon Signet had dropped, and me being the mage, and this is back when I first played, I honestly had not a single clue about it, and I was just like, yeah, I'll pass, I don't need it. And everybody looked at me like as if I was crazy, you know, and somebody actually took the time to explain it to me, like, hey, yo, you kind of could use that piece. And then I finally decided to look at the stats and was like, oh yeah, that piece would have been nice. Definitely would have been a little nice. Maybe I should pay attention to the stats. I do like how we're getting collectively as well. We're actually getting the updated Death Knight gear. Like we're getting the if you do like a different race, I believe you do a different, you don't do all of this. You don't do the slaughter of the Scarlet and whatnot. You don't do anything over here. You actually, there's like a different quest line that Death Knights can get. I think you take orders from Bolivar, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's cool, but I wanted to kind of stay traditional. I wanted to level all the way from the ground up. I just think that makes it more for an interesting leveling series. Back in the Ebonhold. What do you got for us there, Migraine? Good to see you again, High Lord.
Go forth and defile
An end to all things. Except for you. You don't happen just yet, Arthas. You're down the road when we decide to come hunt you. The Great Helm of the Scourge. I kind of like the hood though. The hood's a very nice little piece. I'm also digging the look right now that we got. Shoulder pieces are a little bulky. It's not the worst thing that I've ever seen, but it's definitely a little bit bulkier. Oh, whoa, dude. Nice. Whoa. Big waffle fry rings with the blue aura. Dragon. Oh, yes. Havenshire stands absolutely no chance. We are slaughtering some of these peoples today. Cleaning up the house the only way the Lich King will allow us to. Riding in style. I like this, dude. Riding in style. Feels like I'm riding like the Ender Dragon or something from Minecraft. This is sick. Also, I do have a small favor to ask, family. If y'all are enjoying the content, maybe consider tossing the video a like, comment for constructive feedback, maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. Going on a quest to earn every single subscription possible. And special shoutouts to Coots, Pink Elephants, Rui, Hades Phoenix, Ryan M, SB, CHR Empress for joining the journey. Shukran, y'all's time is incredibly valuable. Any constructive feedback really is taken very much into consideration. I take all constructive feedback very seriously. Helps me improve the channel, helps me improve the content. Seriously, thank you so much to the Void fam. Y'all support for the channel, and pretty much since its inception has been amazing, and for the Let's Level series. And if I haven't earned your subscription yet, perfectly cool, but do keep an eye on the series. I definitely will work hard to hopefully one day earn that trust. Trying to build the community here, the Void fam community, and also trying to stand out a little bit of WoW creators. Definitely trying to make my mark, so to speak. Although really I'm just Let's playing for the most part. There's nothing special, nothing crazy. We keep things very family friendly and pretty humble as I completely devour Crusader alive. You know, it's as family friendly as it's gonna be. You know, there's something about the moments of the calm before the storm, knowing that you're about to make a final push. I guess this is the Scourge's version of Normandy, in a sense. We're perched up on the hill. That little cathedral over yonder has the last known, one of the last known survivor structures, the Scarlet Enclave in the Plague Lands. Off to battle we go. I don't see how any of these guys, I mean, they're just out, I mean, these guys are outnumbered completely. Absolutely outnumbered. But today, looks like we're going to be posting the flag up at the final Scarlet Enclave. The ground is shaking, everything is going ballistically nuts. I am being tag teamed by the Argent Crusade over here. Members of the Argent Crusade. The Duke has fallen unconscious. Cool beans. It means we got a few other main protagonists, well, we're technically the antagonists in this story. Let's take care of this void. I was gonna call her a void elf. Oh my goodness. Let's take care of this night elf. I remember you. I totally remember you. Fall unconscious, milady. Rain falls. It's 2 down. Who is the third? Who's going to be the third to fall? Rimblat. He falls as well. Lord Maxwell has also fallen. I mean, they've fallen unconscious, not fallen, but are we taking them as prisoners? We already tortured a bunch of the Scarlet members. I don't really want to. I don't feel like torturing others again. I mean, I know they hold vital information, but, do we really need it at this point? This scene would be a lot better if the ground did not consistently shake, like, there, never mind. It looked like it stopped for a second, but, nope, it's continuing. Yeah, this would totally be oh, hello. This battle would be so much better if it wasn't for the constant screen shaking going on. Like maybe 2 minutes of it, and then after that, just get rid of it, you know? Doesn't seem like we need it. Did we win? Did we do it, family? Oh, the big man himself.
We exist only to serve here.
Alright, Migraine, do us proud. One final standoff.
Lost. Light. This place. No hope.
Have you learned nothing, boy? You have become all that your father fought against. Like that coward Arthas, you allowed yourself to be consumed by the darkness, the hate, feeding upon the misery of those you tortured and killed. Your master knows what lies beneath the chapel. It is why he dares not show his face. He sent you and your Death Knights to meet their doom, Darien. What you are feeling right now is the anguish of 1,000 lost souls. Souls that you and your master brought here. The light will tear you apart, Darien.
Save your breath, old man. It might be the last you ever draw.
My son.
Father!
My dear, beautiful boy.
What?
Father,
Is...
you have returned. You've been gone a long time, Father. I thought...
Nothing could have kept me away from here, Darien. Not from my home and family.
Father, I wish to join you in the war against the undead. I want to fight. I can sit idle no longer.
Darien Mograine, you are barely of age to hold a sword, let alone battle the undead hordes of Lordaeron. I could not bear losing you. Even the thought...
If I die, Father, I would rather it be on my feet, standing in defiance against the undead legions. If I die, let me die with you!
My son, there will come a day when you will command the Ashburner, and with it, mete out justice across this land. I have no doubt that when that day finally comes, you will bring pride to our people, and that Lordaeron will be a better place because of you. But, my son, that day is not today. Do not forget.
Touching. He's mine now.
You betrayed me. You betrayed us all, monster! Face the might of Mograine!
Pathetic.
You're a damned monster, Arthas.
You are right, Fordring. I did send them in to die. Their lives are meaningless. But yours... How simple it was to draw the great Tyrian Fordring out of hiding. You've left yourself exposed, Paladin. Nothing will save you.
That day is not today. Tyrion!
Arthas!
What is this?
Your end.
Impossible. This is not over. When next we meet, it won't be on holy ground, Paladin.
Rise, Darien, and listen. We have all been witness to a terrible tragedy. The blood of good men has been shed upon this soil. Honorable knights, slain defending their lives, our lives. And while such things can never be forgotten, We must remain vigilant in our cause. The Lich King must answer for what he has done, and must not be allowed to cause further destruction in our world. I make a promise to you now, brothers and sisters. The Lich King will be defeated. On this day, I call for a union. The Argent Dawn and the Order of the Silver Hand will come together as one. We will succeed where so many before us have failed. We will take the fight to Arthas, and we will tear down the walls of Icecrown! The Argent Crusade comes for you, Arthas!
So too do the Knights of the Ebon Blade. Although our kind has no place in your world, we will fight to bring an end to the Lich King. This I vow!
And here she is, family, Jovi Quinn without a helmet or the hood. Looking fine as wine with the elf ears and the short blonde hair. Gentlemen, I'm just going to say this is a married man of 11 years. Close to, well, about to be 11 years anyway. A woman with long hair, amazing. Very commonplace. A woman who can rock a short hairstyle and give you a good smile is the epitome of confidence. And I'm only saying this as a take it from somebody with a little bit of experience, though I'm sure there's many other men in this world that can vouch for me as well. Either vouch or have interesting their own tastes and such, or comments on that. Some rebuttals, if you will. A woman that can rock a short hair, a gal who can truthfully rock a short haircut with a rockin' smile. Wife material. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Take the advice. Take it however you wish, but just a little bit of advice from my single brothers out there. And shout outs to all the femme fatales and sisters out there. Where would we be without y'all? While it is nice to be back in Stormwind City, it is not nice to be spat on. I don't appreciate this type of service here, Mr. Anduin, but I do have a message for you, and I do need to deliver it. I have mere moments to live. Oh, please, Anduin, get out of here. You wouldn't hurt a fly, child. Mere moments to live, says the guy who got lost in Pandaria. Says the guy who in War Within currently has a crazy amount of PTSD for whatever reason. Says the guy who potentially misses Sylvanas. Don't touch her, by the way. She's not yours. Good sir. Well, family, it looks like we are going to go ahead and align ourselves with the Alliance, with the Ebonhold, or at least make a temporary pact between both factions, just so we can go and hunt down Arthas. Which, by the way, we're going to Northrend, and this is going to be exciting because I have not been on the shores of Northrend since Wrath of the Lich King came out. Like, I have not. This is going to be the first time in 15, 16 years that I've seen the place, so it's going to be fun. I don't remember a single thing about Northrend outside of like the little first encampment that the Alliance does yield. I do remember that, but other than that, I don't remember anything. Icecrown's over there though. So we're basically playing a game of where in the world is Arthas? Like where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, and we're going to go hunt him down. This is going to be fun. And with the help of the Alliance Navy, go Navy, beat Army, by the way. We are over here in the islands of Northrend. And my oh my, it has been so long. For me, it's been 15 years, at least. It might even be a little bit longer. Dude, I love the facial expression of the Griffins. They just have this lackluster, I don't care about anything, leave me alone, human. I do not need to fly you anywhere. You guys are useless anyway. You know what I mean? Dude, I love the old Griffin models. They're a complete treat. We're going to go ahead and skip this recruitment line because I've already signed my life away as far as I'm concerned. We're just going to go ahead and do it again. Dude, look at the rank 14 shoulders. The PvP ones have all the freaking Alliance transmogs outside of the Legion, the 7th Legionnaire set. Those shoulders I cannot go anywhere without. That's one piece of any time I'm on an Alliance character. Malachiel, probably Jovi Quinn in the future. If I can find a outfit that suits, I gotta rock it. It's just too good. The white tabard that comes with it in the there's two versions, the blue one and then there's the white one. The white one doesn't look as good. The blue one, however, yes, that's sick. Absolute sick. I wish we had that on the Horde side. I've yet to find a shoulder piece as good as that on the Hordes. Ugh. Enlistment Day? Gosh, I remember Enlistment Day. Well, at least in the first responder world. Remember going through that process for civil service tests and all that. Jeez. You want to talk about tests? Listen, I've done a lot in college. Currently back in college just to finish up my little degree here. But of all the freaking exams and tests and all this hoopla of all the little hoopla you had to do, it just felt like you had to do like one thing right after the other, just like test after test after, hey, you gotta go do this, gotta go do that, gotta go do this. And it's like, oh my goodness, are you gonna hire me or not? Like, goodness. But getting that phone call and being like, hey, cool, you're on, and you're like, heck yeah, and then 5 years in, you're like, why did I do that? It's funny. Oh gosh. Shout outs to all my first responder family out there as well. If you know, you know. You got to be a part of the world. You got to be a part of our world to know and fully understand. Shout outs to Night Elves as well. The ponytail look never gets old. It just never gets old. Super iconic. Then the Draenei family over here, looking good as always. Draenei, y'all know how to style. I'm a little jelly, man. Little jelly. I will go ahead and decline that guild invitation. I appreciate it, but go ahead and decline. Helping out the, what I like to call Westfall 2.0 family over here in Farshire. Gosh, it's always a shire. It's always a shire. Havenshire. Freaking, just so many shires. Alliance, y'all kill me with that. But check this out. Y'all are gonna like this. If you didn't play back in the day, this is a treat. Look at these old models. Wendy, Gerald. Look at these old human models. I know a lot of well, NPC models at least. I know there's a little bit of a debate of like the classic community on forums and the WoW forums tend to say that the retail character models are a little bouncy, and I kind of agree with that. There's like, oh, it doesn't look as serious enough and such. Look at these models, okay? Tell me, what would you rather prefer, okay? What would you rather prefer? The retail models don't look bouncy at all. In comparison, like I'd rather them be a little bit bouncy versus blocky as heck, looking like Final Fantasy VII characters, you know? I mean, there's a taste to it. It's an acquired taste, and don't get me wrong, I'm just having some fun here, but I think the retail character models do not look bad at all. But here we are, Westfall 2.0, zombies in the crops. Getting a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies. I guarantee those scarecrows don't work, and we're gonna have to deal with some of those things. Some of those malfunctioning scarecrows. The country. I call it the country air, but this whole barn is on fire. and that's not very apropos. But anytime I see a farm in this game, I'm just taken back to home. I love the countryside. Chickens, rabbits, dogs, cats, barn owls freaking growing food and all types of herbs and plants and just raised garden beds, flat garden beds, you name it. Oh, gosh, I miss that type of stuff. But let's go ahead and cook a meal real quick. I find this funny. I like this. I do like this self-healing ability that they gave everybody. I do like it, but I just think it looks funny as a Death Knight. Like you throw down a pot, or sorry, you throw down some rocks and sticks, freaking fan the fire, and then start cooking on a pot. Nice little pan. On some camping type of action. It just looks funny as a Death Knight. Like, it really does look funny. I can imagine like just doing that in like I don't know if you can do it in like a mythic raid or something, but if you can, I'm sure it looks hilarious. Like, look at this. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I appreciate it. It's one of those quality of life things, but it does look a little funny on some characters. Dude, Northrend is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Whoa, what do we got down here? Azeroth! Hey! I didn't see you since like 20 minutes ago when we took on the assault on Havenshire. Good to, oh, looks like we got company. Sorry, Thas, I didn't mean to bring you some friends here. This dude's roundhouse kicking me like crazy though. Fun times. Fun times at the zoo. Alright, Thas. You're getting down on Boogie Town with this necromancer right here. But your sister's looking for you. She's all the way back at the ports. She's safe and sound, at least for now. I know you're a little bit busy, but I did need to go ahead and give you some good news. That fortress and the ziggurats. Alright, family. I think this is going to be a good little not cliffhanger, but good little place to just stop, take a breather, take some rest. Next episode, we're going to that structure right behind us. An assault on the first ziggurat of the island. Looking forward to it, fam. Definitely looking forward to it. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Do be safe, and I'll catch y'all soon. Take care, everyone.